Okay, so today is kind of an update video on my life. So Scamper and Cutter got into it. Scamper is perfectly fine now. He got really scratched up. None of the scratches are that deep. There's just a lot of them. He swelled up a little bit on the chest and on the ones that he had on his neck. He's perfectly fine now. I mean, he's a little bit sore, like if I slightly touch his shoulder area, he'll lift his leg up. And this was the day before the farrier came to take care of Bubbles, who needed shoes and pads. We ended up not getting the pads on her because where the abscess had broke on her feet, there was a giant lump, and the farrier didn't want to put pads on her because if it needed medicine or if it needed access to air or something like that, he couldn't do it if the pads were on. So he didn't put the pads on, and he put medicine on it, and she's better now. I've been working with her, and we still have a long way to go. But Scamper, we ended up taking his shoes off because he was walking unevenly on them. So he was very sore this morning when I was taking care of him. So yeah, and then when I was working with Bubbles, I had my phone in my pocket, and my phone fell out of my pocket when I was loping. Sorry, I've done a lot of talking because this is like the 5th time that I've tried to make this video, so I am very thirsty. But it broke, and I got this phone. It's an LG Stylo. It's much bigger than my old phone, so I'm like very scared of even having it in my pocket because it's so big. I'm used to little phones about that big. And I like little phones. Like, I don't like the big ginormous phones that don't fit in my pocket. It's just more convenient to have it fit in my pocket than have to carry it around in a purse. So my mom is on a lot of group chats on Facebook, and a woman posted about her experience with having her phone in her saddlebag. This was a normal thing. Like, normally if I carry a saddlebag, I put my phone in there so it doesn't fall out of my pocket. It makes sense. But she fell off of her horse because her horse got spooked by a dog, and she ended up breaking her leg, and her phone was in her saddlebag. Her phone spooked and ran home. Thank God that the horse ran home, because if there was just a random horse running around Main Street, I don't think that'd be good. But her phone was in the saddlebag, so she couldn't call 911 or tell them, hey, my horse is loose and I have a broken leg. She had to walk all the way home to get her phone. So, and it's funny because like this was probably the day after I got my new phone. So apparently there's a thing where they make for riders where you can put something on your leg, but I think that would be very uncomfortable when riding. So I totally lucked out with this thing. I just found this in my closet, and it actually has horsies on it. And it's green, so it matches Scamper's color. And that is basically it for this video, so see you next time.